Hello, Sarah here. Time for another Bibliosnack book talk. Sorry it's been a while. I was on vacation during the month of August, so didn't have a lot of time to do book talks, but I'm back again. So here we go. The book I want to talk to you today is called Anya's Ghost, and it's a book called by a woman named Vera Brosgol, and it's about a girl named Anya, obviously, who is a high school student, and she's the kind of high school student who will kind of do anything to fit in. Her goal in life is basically to not stand out in any way. For example, even though her family moved from Russia to the United States when she was 5, uh, she takes pride in the fact that she has no accent and that no one can tell that she's not native to the US. So one day when Anya is walking home from high school, she decides to walk instead of taking the bus and takes a shortcut through a park. And instead of paying attention to where she's walking, she's thinking about all the people in her life who annoy her. And while she's walking, she falls into a deep hole in the ground. So she falls and she kind of hurts her wrist. And when she looks around at her surroundings, she sees something kind of terrifying. She actually sees a human skeleton. And attached to this skeleton is a ghost. And of course, for her, this is terrifying at first. But once she starts talking to the ghost, she seems to actually be kind of a friendly ghost. And Anya learns that she's actually the ghost of a teenage girl named Emily, who died in 1918. So Anya is fortunately rescued from the well she fell into, and she actually accidentally brings one of Emily's bones with her. She finds one of Emily's bones in her bag when she gets home. And because of this, Emily herself, the ghost, has also followed her home. So at first it actually seems kind of awesome having a ghost companion to follow her around all the time. For example, Emily can kind of flit around the classroom and figure out what everyone else has answered on the test and then give Anya the answers. But as Anya learns more and more about who Emily the ghost actually was in her life, her friendship with the ghost starts to become a little more strange. So I don't want to tell you too much about the story. I don't want to give away the ending, except that I will tell you that what starts as a fairly upbeat story about this girl's friendship with the ghost, it definitely turns a little more sinister, and it definitely starts to get really, really creepy really fast. So not only is this an awesome story, but it's actually a graphic novel, and the art is really wonderfully done. It kind of reminds me, style-wise, of kind of a creepy version of Smile by Raina Telgemeier. And the illustrations of the ghost are really well done. Let me see if I can find a good one for you really fast. Yeah, you can see the ghost herself is actually kind of like a white outline while everything else is black and white. So that's what the art looks like. And I would recommend this to fans of people who like ghost stories. Also people who really like graphic novels, because the story and the art go really well together. And something that's actually really cool that some people might be interested in is the author of this book, Vera Brosgol, actually works for Leica Film Studios in Portland, which is the film studio that made Coraline, the animated movie version of Neil Gaiman's book. And she's the one who did the original storyboards for the movie before it was animated. So, if you're looking for a good creepy ghost story or a good coming of age story or just a really well drawn graphic novel, I would highly recommend Anya's Ghost. It's probably best for middle school and high school and up because it does get pretty creepy.